Hey, I'm Animated Outcast, and today I'm playing the demo for a game called Orwell. It looked interesting, so I thought I'd try it out. Welcome, you have been accepted into Orwell. Please create a profile. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. My name is Fred Burger. Picture? Ooh. That guy's got a cool looking hat. I'm gonna be the old man. Those damn kids. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of the citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Okay. Oh. Why was that one guy running? He looked suspicious. Oh, I just smudged my glasses. Alright. Am I actually playing the game yet? Police record found on this individual. So... Oh, wow. Episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. So 1 p.m. Yeah? I mean, you're online, good. Call me Symes. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident, so let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Ads. That's funny. Negotiations in Triflith failed. 100 Gray Shadows. Valentine's Day 2018. Oh, delightful. Profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect, an unknown person. The blue-haired woman CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. If we have information on this person, why is it an unknown person? Cassandra Watergate. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case, and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Assault on a police officer. Holding facility, Bonton Central PD. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. That doesn't sound that bad. So we now know this person. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. But you sound like you know more than you're letting on. Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago, remains in custody, trial scheduled for August. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration. Well, now you're just giving me all the information I need. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. Or maybe she lives nearby. You ever think of that? Coincidence. It happens. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. We're dealing with Cassandra Watergate. Obviously. Is she in there? Is she in that picture or something? Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely. Oh yes, one does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance. We're making a lot of assumptions here. Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators like yourself are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress the case. Neat. Okay, Cassandra's portfolio. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind the rainbow. I don't think that's very necessary. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff in my portfolio, etc. Leave a message on Utel. That could be useful information. Her Utel account. Good, you found a chat handle that will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. Oh. We're just gonna straight up spy on her. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Oh, I'm a spy. Okay, we can check out her gallery. The businessman's forgotten daughter. Or victim of traditionalism in pink. Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. For your darling, eh? That could be... I don't know. Oh, wait. Is that... Oh, no. Alright, let's just throw everything in there. Let's just take every bit of it. Oh, interesting. We should find out what job that was. Yeah, but how does one do that? So you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland? Somehow I doubt that colored intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You have got to be more careful next time around. Okay, so there is, so there is wrong information. Okay. Hey, you, unknown person. Hey, Josie. Suspicious. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Is that your boyfriend? I'm in the middle of buying all of Bon Ton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Yosef Langley, my fearless attorney and all-around badass, have in mind this time? That looks like information that I need. Probably just a business call from one of his favorite clients. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. I'm missing the conversation. Actually, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. I guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. I'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka... Whoa, that sounds like drugs. That's not good. Watergate pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. That sounds like drugs. Drugs are bad. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. So... having a secret relationship here that you're hiding from your parents, and apparently you're a terrorist, blowing shit up. Orwell informs me that you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the other will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there's no way to reverse your choice. Let's see here. The case has been the center of media attention. Last month has finally come to an end. Cassandra was acquitted of the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. Down here we have, meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. I will take that one. Oh, now this is a severe accusation. Oops, I didn't mean to click right away. So it sounds a lot like we're going to be very much accusing this individual of being a terrorist. Is she a terrorist? Who knows? Thus is the danger of such accusations. Bruno Watergate, Chief Executive Officer. Dr. Alice Watergate, Cassandra Watergate. So she didn't always have blue hair. Carrying the family tradition on to the next generation, Alice and Bruno's daughter, Cassandra, will soon be joining the executive ranks. So that tells us who her parents are. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Now we know her parents Now we know her parents, we can begin investigating the corruption allegations. Good work. Junior COO? I guess that was everything. I guess that way everything stays in the family. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quite a dull job, didn't she? Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article that you may want to take a look at and see if there's any new information available. We're urgently looking for a chief operating officer to replace the retired formerly appointed predecessor. Formerly appointed predecessor, so that would be Cassandra, wouldn't it? Maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. Currently I am thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? Born September 13th, 1992, 11 days before I was. Cassandra's my age. Interesting. So we have her birthday. Music, activism. Activism. Those are like activists. They actively do things. Ooh. Oh, that's yellow. That means that it's contradicting something, right? Oh la la, oui oui, no? Having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, the best friend of all times. But you really should consider paying a visit to your hairstylist soon, darling. How sweet. Is that it? I got. Ooh. Henceforth, Cassandra shall be known to the world as Cassarthus. That's the spirit, kiddo. And now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. If you want to join us, it would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday, where the explosion took place. So it seems like she might have gotten involved with some activists, or maybe she had nothing to do with it at all. She just went to meet up with these guys and they were the ones who did it. An activist group. Is there anything more specific? What is that? That could be an alias of hers there. Cassarthus. An alias name, precisely what I said. You know, people on the web, so many names, so many identities. Yeah, I've got Animated Outcast, I've got Caboose AMI, I've got one or two others maybe. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Yes, precisely. Looks like we've got some conversations to listen in on. Oh, wait, this. Cassandra's in a relationship with Joseph Langley. That's that guy that she was talking to. Her lawyer. Yeah. Marriage, you're such a freaking mouth, okay? I am not in the mood for this, dude. Okay, that's the thing that was that like countered that other yellow highlighted tidbit about Mary, because apparently they you know got pissed off there. Fuck all you government lackeys. Yeah, you can't post that kind of shit on the internet. Not around here. You get in trouble. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Bet you did. Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. I don't think she did it. I think that her activist buddies did it, but I don't think she did. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not me. I was so happy when Goldfells accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go, not to prove my worth to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way: if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and then we would never have met. Yeah, and I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You're not a terrorist. Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching. Don't you go admitting to anything in this message. You're being recorded. Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your methadone? That's something I'm gonna need. What's this methadone? Can you look it up for me, please? I'll get to it. Fucking me up enough to catch the bus there. Yeah, we'll put that in there. I was so happy when Goldfells accepted me in. Okay. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be a coincidence after. That's what I fucking said. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. There's the Goldfells. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This Goldfells activist group called Thought. Oh, okay. The group is called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Yeah, methadone right there. Antidepressant. I wonder if her adverse attitude towards the assault is actually worth anything then. Probably not. Perhaps emotions were high if she's reliant on this medication. Look at that. Coincidence. Everywhere you look. Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Well, you jump into more conclusions there, I think. Published by Casarthus. That's our lady Cassandra. Are your thoughts still free? Not really, because I'm kind of just, reading through them with my online spyware type of thing. Wait, that's yellow, so there's something else here, right? Well, it's just because in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. So, we'll take that. If you think that is her actual attitude, we might be barking up the wrong tree after all. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Alright, what we found so far is good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. The music just changed drastically. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault, Julia? I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck. Oh, I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. You shouldn't. No. That is a damning statement. Cassandra, you have doomed yourself. We are watching. We are listening. We are Orwell. Smashed the frickin' skull of the father of 2 children because I lost him. Admitted guilt towards Juliet Carrington for having injured a police officer. Injured a police officer to protect someone else. That's... Oi. Where did that come from? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. However, we probably won't be able to hold her for long if it really happened in defense of this Juliet. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. Next stop, Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time, be careful with providing the wrong data, though. Okay? In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. So is that it? Did we arrest her? Wait a second, somebody's at the door. Yep, here we go. We are about to arrest, probably, maybe abduct, I don't know, with this full Orwell all-seeing eye shit. Yeah, she's going to jail. Oh, she did say BRB. Give her some time. Also, she's not there. She's not going to get back to you. Yeah. She's gone. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her to find out what actually happened. Yeah. Don't. This ain't no witch hunt, man. We ain't looking out to burn bitches. We just gotta get the information so we can find out who did do it. Despite acting in defense as Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. A threat because she's on antidepressants. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Curious about this, the thought group, though. Whether they... Oh, God. Take a look at the news. 2 dead after second explosion. Go figure. She had nothing to fucking do with it. What'd I tell you? That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach. Same letter found. Letter? There was a letter? I don't remember you saying something about a letter before. Oops. I clicked. This complicates matters massively, so much for our simple test case. Nothing is ever simple. Nothing. I need to speak to my supervisors. Yeah, you fucked up, not me. I was obeying your orders. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right desktop. Try and get some rest. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Well, I'm assuming that means we're done with the demo. Well, that was Orwell, the demo of Orwell. Very interesting. I actually really enjoyed that. Being an internet spy, basically, and just, you know, creeping on people's fucking pages and just trying to find all this information on this terroristic act. And I don't know, I might actually look into getting the full game. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Let me know if you think I should pick up the full game and try a full playthrough on this. Let me know if you liked this. Hit the thumbs up if you did. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do that. I've got plenty of stuff on my channel right now that you could look into. So yeah, I'm Anime Outcast, and thank you for being here.